So this is, I think I talked about the wild boar a little bit, and wild pigs really, at the studio. But we have a very large problem in this state, and so do about 34 other states around the country. And that is a very large invasive species that is wreaking havoc on our sensitive lands. Not only that, also on neighborhoods and golf courses, and that is wild feral pigs. And in Mayaca, which is 51 square miles, beautiful state park, and in Duet, which is 28,000 acres, the stewards of that land, the people that have want to make their living taking care of the land, are being forced to shoot those pigs and leave them on the ground. Not sell them, not bury them, not give them away. I've grown up here, and I've grown up hunting and fishing, and I know that the best meat, and I eat a lot of elk, and I eat a lot of deer, and I'd rather not eat conventionally raised meats because of the hormones and the antibiotics and the things they're doing. But one of my favorites has always been wild pig. The finest pigs in the world now, used to be Italy with prosciutto, then it was Spain with Serrano, and now it is Spain with Iberico burlata from Iberia. And burlata means acorns. And those pigs are supposed free-range pigs that are eating acorns, and that fat is a good fat. The oleo, as they call it, is good for your heart. And those hams that are cured for 2 years are the finest hams in the world, and they go for $100 a pound cured. $100 a pound. Where did our pigs come from? Spain. 1492, they came over with DeSoto. And what do our pigs eat? They eat shoots and grubs and acorns, and they are fabulous. So we don't have a problem, we have an opportunity. And the opportunity got realized when I met Keith Mann, on Three Suns Ranch, suns as in the sun shining. And he is down in Punta Gorda raising 2,300 head of buffalo on 5,700 acres there. He's got beautiful state-of-the-art trailers that are USDA approved, slaughter and butchering and processing facilities. And what he's able to do is, if the hogs come in trapped and live, and the USDA guy can be there to inspect them and be there through the whole process from the time they're dispatched until the time they're processed, now they can end up 500 pounds a week coming into my 3 restaurants, where we say we're taking lemons and we're making limoncello. How do you like it? So I want you to make note of a book that it's important that you read. 2 books, actually. Dan Barber is the biggest authority of sustainable food in the U.S. right now, and he's out of Stonehill Barns, the Rockefeller Project, $30 million in 45 minutes outside of New York City, where they grow everything there. And his book, The Third Plate, is revelational. He talks about mullet in his book. And the other book is Jo Robinson's. She's a best-selling author, and it's called Eating on the Wild Side. And it's revelational because it's going to tell you things that make so much sense and are so easy to do about the right kind of plants and foods to eat and the things to stay away from. The high glycemic versus the low glycemic, the complex carbohydrate versus the simple carbohydrates, the idea of trying to go to quinoa and farro and things and get away from the things that produce a lot of sugar. In this dish is cannellini beans, and she will tell you in that is one of the best beans that we can eat because it's got 9 times the nutrients of other things. So that's a great way to pair that, and I'm glad you're enjoying the wild boar.